Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews featuring Mateo, the beer reviewer. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just honored to be here. Excited. I haven't done a live review in a very long time, so I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Chimay White or the Chimay Cinq Cents. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's 8% ABV. There's a really long description on the back in very tiny letters that I can't read. I poured it into my glass goblet. I always call it the glass because most of my other glasses are crystal, and this one's actually made of glass.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm not sure how this looks. I mean, on camera, it looks kind of red, but in real life, I would probably call it amber orange.
Yeah, it does look a little more red on mine. I think also because I have very warm lighting in the room,
Hmm.
so it makes it look a little more orange than it really is. But on from what I'm looking at, this is definitely like a blonde color,
Yeah,
like a
it has like
slightly darkened blonde.
a honey color. Nice kind of my foam is still sticking around on there. You got the wide chalice type glass.
Yeah, and really nice lacing on there
Yeah,
too.
almost like the real Chimay, which I used to have the real Chimay goblet. I don't know what I did with it, but anyway, let's give this thing a smell. What are you picking up on the nose here? I'll let you
Definitely
go first.
getting some honey on there, getting some like pear and like
Mhm.
white grape esters. But then also getting those phenols like some clove, some banana.
Yeah. It's very fruity, which is interesting because I think this beer, the aroma and the taste, it changes over time. Because usually when this is fresh, it's like super hoppy and like really, like it's like more like spicy
Yeah,
smelling and tasting. And like I'm smelling, like you said, like honey, pear, grape.
I
Yeah,
don't get that much spice. I mean, if you want to call like the clove part spicy, but not that kind of like wet white peppercorn spice you'd
yeah.
expect.
I get there's a sweet smell here, but I'm pretty sure that's oxidation because my bottle's like at least 2 years old. As beer ages, it like the hops drop out. It tends to get sweeter. Just this to me, it's the smell. I've always said old beer smells like yellow lollipops, lemon
Okay, yeah,
lollipop. But this is like a Belgian beer, so it's bottle conditioned. It's not like some 4% lager, So
yeah,
it still has that Belgian yeast quality to it. So if you're ready, we can dig in here.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's
Mm.
nice. It does have that spice to it though that I was looking for. That you can't really smell in the aroma. Um,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I agree. It's well, you know what? The first thing that I noticed was the same thing I said on the aroma. It's actually kind of sweet, has a bit of a honey flavor, lemon, lemon lollipop. Well, it's not lemony, but yeah, it's like almost like a honey lemon cough drop kind of flavor. Are you getting that?
I can see that. Yeah, there's definitely some lemon, getting some lemon notes on there. I mean, just the aroma. Yeah, you're getting honey. The taste is honey, but then on the back end, you get that peppercorn bite, a real pleasant bite that brings
Mhm.
balance to it. Because yeah, this does fall on the sweeter side.
Yeah, because especially mine because it's a fairly old bottle. I mean, this will age fine. Yeah, it's got like that. What's nice, it has like that super fine Belgian carbonation. You know,
Oh
it's
yeah, it has that nice tingly mouthfeel to it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, especially with the Trappist beers because they can be like they can have like such big bodies and also so highly carbonated, and yet they're still like have like a slightly kind of creamy texture, or well, maybe not creamy, but it's just like this full. It's not creamy like the way like a milk stout is. It's I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I mean, you can just tell by just by looking at the texture of the foam.
Yeah, it has a nice like smoothness to it. It's I wouldn't say it's exactly full body, but it's not thin either. You're not
Yeah.
drinking, a blonde ale or something.
Mhm. Yeah, I'd probably put about medium full, but also still highly carbonated.
Oh yeah, that carb is really nice.
Yeah, I'm getting a little orange peel on here now. Are you getting like any citrus? Because citrus is pretty common on the Belgian triple.
I'm getting more that lemon. It's a little bit like lemon zest, but I'm also getting like kind of you just squeezed lemon juice.
Oh, really?
Not necessarily tart, but maybe more like a lemonade sweetness to
Okay.
that. Getting that
Is it
on the back
sour?
end. Is it what?
Is it sour?
No, this
Okay.
isn't sour at all. It's like I guess maybe like a lemon drop candy would be a
Yeah.
good way. It's a sweet lemon. It's not like a tart lemon.
Yeah, I'm getting that too, and I think that's just it's just oxidation, you know. In this particular beer and this particular style, I think it's not that it works or doesn't work. It's just that it's like not distracting or it's not like a glaring flaw. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp on
Oh,
camera.
no, this is carbon. I'm holding that in.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out soon.
What's nice about this style, and they actually make a point of saying it in the specs, is because like these beers tend to be pretty strong and like they're like super drinkable, like dangerously drinkable. Um, I mean, this is 8% ABV, which is like practically session beer by some of today's standards, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you getting, is it burning or anything like that to you? I mean, I get like just like a very, very gentle warmth. Like this is, you know, I would like to have like a newbie, you know,
Try
drink this.
this
Yeah, and
just to
see like
see
is
the
it too
reaction
intense
or
for
the
them
shock.
or
I don't pick up I don't pick up any alcohol, any of that alcoholic burn or that
Mhm,
warmth. Um, which, usually you'll get that in, bigger stouts, right? 12, 13 plus stouts.
mhm.
You can also feel it. It's almost, at that point, it's like you're almost drinking a liquor.
Yeah,
Um, but no, I definitely don't pick that up from this. But this is dangerously smooth for 8%.
yeah. Um, I don't know if you, yeah, you do grades like you go by the Untapped 1 through 5 rating system. Um, I mean, I always judge like the container that's in front of me and not like the product as a whole. And it's funny. I just checked this on Untapped and I've checked into this like 10 times, and it
Okay,
can
nice.
my score will range anywhere from like 3.5 to 5, depending on how good that particular bottle was at the time. You know, I would
Yeah.
say this is definitely one of the better bottles that I've had. At least,
I would probably rate this a 4 or 5. This is fantastic to me.
yeah,
This is a
that's
great
what I
beer.
was thinking. 4.5.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
easily.
it's like a 9, like a A minus.
Yeah, the what I love, it's bready. It's
Mhm,
you get the Belgian phenols like that clove. You get a little bit of banana. I honestly thought I would get more banana from this. I'm not disappointed. I'm just more kind of surprised.
mhm,
And then I'm really loving that like I said in the aroma, I couldn't really detect it, but there's that white peppercorn spicy bite to it, and
mhm.
it blends everything together for me, and this is a fantastic display of what authentic tripel is and what it should be.
Yeah. Alright, so we're in agreement. We're both saying 4.5 or 9 out of
Yeah.
10.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for me, the only reason I wouldn't go higher is because, like, you know, the oxidized quality is a little it's like to me, this is a little more sweet than it should be, and, I mean, you mentioned banana. I'm not really getting banana on it. I find that it tends to fade, fairly quickly. Plus, my bottle's 2 years old and yours is 1, so yours is probably a little bit fresher. Um, but yeah, I'm glad I was the first person to introduce you to Chimay White.
Yeah, yeah, and I didn't know it was. I've been pronouncing it Chimay. I didn't know the ch was the sh sound.
We can get into more of that on the podcast, which, so by the way, I'll be doing a podcast with, Mateo, so I'm sure that's linked up there down there somewhere. So anyway, thanks for joining me for this beer, and I will see you back in a minute for the podcast.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it.
Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.